And here we go, one of our first crews of the day coming in on approach on the dock, and this is one of those things we always tend to look for. Here at Boynton, there's a shallow entrance as you're coming toward the boat ramp. A lot of people will do what this crew did. They'll trim that motor up, but then when you're approaching the dock, you don't realize you've lost a little something when you've got the motor trimmed up like that. Like right here, he brake checks, but that prop just doesn't quite bite the same, and you can see they kind of missed, and she has to push them off the pole because there's a big metal barrier going around it. We see so many boats wind up in that thing getting all scratched up, but welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting Boynton, and look at that flag in the background. It is a windy day, going to make things interesting as these captains come in on approach. So here comes our next crew heading toward the dock. Our guy goes for the dock grab. The jet ski's kicking out, almost rolls over on him, and he winds up wisely letting go. So now he's drifting away. I can't tell if this ski, there we go. It looks like he turned the ski off. He's turning it back on now, but back off again. I guess he's gonna, I don't know, for a minute I thought he was gonna get in the water, but nope, his buddy comes over, gonna give him the hand to grab, and they're gonna try and muscle it over. And a little dock smack to finish it off, but still he got it on there, but that was interesting. No lines again, not uncommon with the jet skis. And our guy, oh! Hard brake check, bends the heck out of that pole. That guy pole took a pounding as they were going over there. And he's kind of off track now as he's trying to get this one on. So he's able to get it turned a little bit. He might be able to guide it up still. And there we go. He's going to slide it on up. Kind of a slow day over here at Boynton. So I'll tell you guys what. We'll do something a little untraditional for us. Let's go check and see what the heck's happening over at 79th today to give us a little mix-up on the action. And our first crew over here at 79th comes in on approach. And our guy goes off on the bow, but the boats missed the dock. They were trying to go to the side of the dock there. They've missed it, and now they're going to have to try and get it pulled back over. So, little shot block right there. But yeah, now we're sideways on the end, the face of the dock. But that's no really a good spot down here as both sides would get used. So you'd be just kind of cutting the dock off at this point. So they're trying to decide which way they want to roll with it. And it looks like they're going to push from the bow and push him back out and try and get him pulled over onto the side for, I guess, a port side dock. So Cap's fired the motor back up. I can't tell if it was off or what, but I can see some action there now. There we go. He's going back into gear. Which is, I mean, we got a guy on the dock. It shouldn't be that hard, and everybody else is just kind of standing there. Somebody else could get off onto the dock and give him a hand, and now we're back into reverse. It's like they can't really decide which way they want to go with this one as they're trying to figure it out. So Cap's backing up again. And it looks like he's going to do the full back up, and we're going to try and get the bow to swing around. Again, as we mentioned earlier, go for the port side dock. And gets a little extra hand and a little push action here. But he's back into gear, it looks like, and now is pushing into the dock. They've got to try and get it around. So Cap here could give him a little blast of reverse to the port side as well. And that would swing it all around and kind of bring the bow out and give them an easier time to get this done. But, I mean, it's the Miami Boat Ramps. Why would we want to do this the easy way? Let's make everything as hard as we can sometimes and just see how it finishes out. And we've even got to switch the lines because we were initially intending to dock the other direction. So here comes another crew. In on approach, we've got somebody in the bow, getting ready on the lines. And Cap goes ahead and gets them lined up. So, I mean, we got a stern line ready, a bow line ready. Our one guy comes over here and takes the line from Junior on the stern. So our girl in the bow doesn't really go for it. She goes for the pull grab, but casts back in reverse, so they're sliding back off. And there we go. We're just going to go ahead and hit the dock this time. Our guy goes for the the pole toss here on the stern, misses twice. And our kid in the middle looks like he's went ahead and grabbed for the pole. And there we go. Our lady's off on the bow. And somebody else is taking over for our guy on the stern. And he's doing no better either. So the guy that had the line on the stern, he took it from this kid in the teal. He missed a couple times. And then another cap went over there and tried, missed a couple times. And now the line's back in the original hands it was in. And our girl from the bow is going to close them off and get them onto the dock. And here we go with one of our old 79th Street regulars down here at the dock. I feel like we see this boat quite a bit down here. So Cap comes in on approach. He's going to definitely miss on his first attempt. And we do have somebody at least ready with the lines to help out. I want to say there's been a couple times where I've seen this captain trying to dock this one on his own. Definitely not the first time he's been featured on this channel. So he's going to back out and have to give it that second attempt. And here we go as he tries to bring it around. So I feel like he's coming super wide right here. Tries to bring it back, but all that's going to happen when he does that is the stern's going to kick out, even if he brings the bow back in. Not typically the end of the world, but without somebody in the bow of the bow line, it's just not the way you want to approach. You want the stern to come in. So attempt 2, we're going to call a fail as well as he tries to line up for attempt 3. And here we go, coming on toward the dock now. Gonna run it up, but I feel like they're still a little off. Fortunately, he's got somebody on the dock trying to push him off so he's not banging against it. The stern swings around, and our girl is able to get off on the end. And he at least had a bow line on the ready, which is better than most of what we see down here. So fortunately for them, they've got it on the dock, and they should be good to go. And speaking good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.